Yes, coming to you live from the other side. This is Tasha Salinas, and I am happy to let you know that there is life over here. There is life after death. Welcome to day 4 of the SheSpeaks podcast, which is really just a blog, which is really just me showing up, holding myself accountable, just showing up. Who am I? I'm your friendly neighborhood weirdo, guru, consciousness coach, eternal life coach. Sounds a little cheesy. Anyway, we're going to talk a little bit about the current energies. Today is Friday, and it's really just my last day of work, and all that means, because if you followed me this far, I'm just in the middle of figuring out how am I, what is my part to play in building this new earth of conscious individuals, of sovereign beings, of star seeds that have awakened. How do we navigate being conscious Christians, Gnostic Christianity, like embodied, like real time, 2025, right? Like, can you deny the fact that things are different here? Look back at your life 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 weeks ago. Like, we've been growing so much from the inside out, and that's kind of always been my message, is embodied emotional intelligence. And as you kind of raise your frequency of knowing who you are on the inside, your embodiment of like, oh, maybe I don't know anything about myself, as you kind of go through that and you unlearn things and you heal parts of your humanity and your identity, you start to know your I amness, your I am presence. So, diving in, I've been building out Divine Wellness. That's my company. And I've also started Divine Wellness Ministries for those of you who want that little on the other side of it. They're kind of the same thing. One is just more science and non-spiritual sounding, and just kind of make it make sense, embodied emotional intelligence. And the other one is like the move of the Holy Spirit. It's all the same thing, but based on where you are is how I get to show up. And so I am a lovely 44 years old. I was so proud of myself. I was like, oh, snap, girl. Like, I have some accomplishments. And this is like the fruit of the spirit, right? My phone's ringing. I'm not getting it. It's dadgummit. Hold on. Well, no, I don't know how to pause. I'm going to just do it. Hold on, pause. I have a pause. Okay, well, I figured out how to pause, and I remembered to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Thank you for going with me on that journey. If you're a video editor and you want to be a part of this ministry, please holla at your girl, because I'm a one and done. I don't edit. I don't want to. So, anyway, back to Divine Wellness Ministry and LLC. I am my brand, right? My title for the business is Visionary and CEO. Isn't that wild? And that's great, right? But does my identity line up with what I'm calling myself? Yeah, like, absolutely. So the first year and a half is just learning the visionary part and what is my vision. And now I'm so excited because the CEO, the Chief Executive Officer, you see how much it matters to me. But the CEO is like, she's being born, she's reborn, she's here I am. So I've been working through that, but what it is the embodiment of me running my mouth because I didn't know what the hell I was going to talk about. So I'm like, I am my brand. I am my message. And I didn't know what that was. And then God was like, oh, you are? You am? Am you? And I'm like, I am. I am. Right? Such a dork. So this is all a journey of identity work. And that's the main message. And that's what I get to lead everybody through. And I'm not telling you who you are. I ask you who you are. And when you respond, and then I ask you who you want to be. Yeah. And it's from the inside out. That's why it's so juicy to work with me. And so anyway, it's also juicy to work with you. You know what I mean? Because I am you, you are me. Christ consciousness, unity. Right? It's so fun. So anyway, I'm jazzed up because like this is the end of my week my work week for the month, right? Or for the year, for the year. For the year. There's an ebb and a flow. And so I sat down today and I got together my talk that I am delivering on December 28th at Unity Center Tulsa. I'll drop the information in the description and you're going to hear more about it and I'll get there. But I'm speaking there and I pulled up the title. I went ahead and arranged it and mm, 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 mm. I didn't even have it in front of me because I didn't want to like talk about that to pitch it. But in effect, in essence, what I'm talking about is the Son of Man. And why do we celebrate? What are we celebrating at Christmas? And it's not just informational, it's not just philosophical, it's not just, intellectual or marvelings. No, it's practical, it's embodied flesh. The Son of Man, the daughter of Eve. I don't know, right? Like stop. We could this for that all the time, but it is such a juicy message, and I'm jazzed out. And that's how this works. That's how this high frequency works, and so it's super powerful. And so I will also talk about some other things at during that talk. But what I want to talk about right now is because that's the last bit of work is me ideating on that talk. I'm gonna sit back together and spit shine and polish and stuff, but the bones are there. And what God does is the higher everything, the juiciness that is the thing that we were taught to outsource, but really does live alive inside of us. I know that it'll be built out perfectly at that time, but there's a little bit of something that's going to have to happen between now and then to put a little meat on the bones of the message, right? And so, in so doing, again, I'm leaving space. So, this season from now into the rest of the year, I guess here I'm talking like it's like 6 weeks. It's literally like 10 days, 9 days. Um, but it's just me in my house right now. And I'm about to have 6 people join my two boys, my daughter, her friend, and my mom. So that's 5, and I'm number 6. So not join, but I'm gonna have 5 join me. And so that's a big energetic shift. And so I had said I was committed to recording every single day, and I think I might be, but there might be a skip step here and there, which is totally okay. And I'm not whatever. I'm just conscious, stream of consciousness. Um, it will be interesting that when and if I show up, how I'm showing up. So like if I come in like battered and bruised and all this stuff, like pray with me. Because like to be the woman of the house and have a zero budget, and I have dreams of hosting the big family Christmas at my house. I'm like Clark Griswold. Actually, side note, I have like I live in a little dollhouse and it's so cute, and I've thought a million times like if I could do the sorry, I'm so professional. Anyway, if I could do, I am on stage, by the way, but if I could do my house the way that Clark does his house, I would totally be out there like, joy to the world. Clark Griswold from Christmas Vacation. If you don't know that, then you need to watch that. That is your homework. I'll ask you in January how it went. But to watch that movie, because for me, it's a cult classic and it's a family classic. So, anyway, that's how I would love to light my house. And so, one of these days, I'm going to I'll hire a team to do that because you won't catch me on a ladder. No. No. Um, but I was thinking about, like, what is this going to be this next couple of, until the first of the year? Like, what's it going to be in my life? And what I want to talk to you, what I not want to talk to you about. Like, I keep saying that. That's a filler. That's like saying, let me tell you what I'm going to tell you about while I'm thinking about what I'm going to tell you about. And then I'm going to tell you what I told you about. No, what I was gonna segue into is that my birthday is January 12th. It's a Monday. Like that's the most Capricorn thing. It is my 45th birthday and it's on a Monday and she's a Capricorn sun. Gemini rising, but that's why you guys love me, right? It's the Gemini. It's a Gemini. The Gemini is the sparkle and shine that pulls you in, and the Capricorn is that whips your ass into action. And we climb the mountain. And then my Aries moon is my fiery heart. And I'm the first. Like I'll do it. I'll jump the cliff. I'll climb the mountain and jump off the cliff first, as long as you follow me and find and be with me. And God's like, got you, done that. So anyway, my birthday is January 12th. And what would be more pretty than a vision night on 111 for divine wellness? Right? Right? Now, I've tried to plan a vision night before, and then the cart got before the horse. The cart got before the horse. What I'm feeling and wondering is like, will that be a vision night that I get a vision, that I get to cast vision, that we're together and we're going to talk about it? I don't know. I don't know. But I just told an associate of mine, I said, you know what? I think that the tools that are going to be in our hands to play with 2 weeks from now are going to be very different than the tools that we have in our hands right now. And what's going to happen between now and 2 weeks from now? Christmas. The birth of something that would change history, the dawn of a new era. Maybe we do need to do a vision night. The only thing, not the only thing, there is no only thing, there's only everything. But I'm so excited to see how God is going to produce the location if it's meant to be in person. And as soon as I was writing down my notes, because I have that on my notes to mention to you, a thought came to mind. And it's such a beautiful place. It's such a beautiful story. If let's just believe in me, believe not in Freudian slip. Believe with me that when I make these calls, and the plan is to make the call on Monday, so we have 3 days. What could happen in 3 days? Like not much, I guess. Like I don't know, 3 days. Nothing can happen in 3 days. But anyway, I plan to make a call in 3 days. So if you see this, just join me in faith and belief that that is ours, because you will love to be there if we can do it. Number 77. Here's like all my my notes that I just like throw it down and then I just speak from it. And as I was ideating over the talk that I'm going to do at Unity, I created a folder for talk notes because I got a vision that the way that I speak, the things that I say, and how they're prophetic and how they have been coming true and are coming true. I had a vision that, and this is so who is she, right? I'm a dreamer. Let me just dream. Gosh. But I had a vision that, like, you know how like if someone saw Martin Luther King's speech notes now, oh my god, like this is where he vomited out all the thoughts about his I have a dream speech. And you know, it was cleaned up and zhuzhed up and polished up, but like what if we found those? And because I'm so audacious and I cut all ties to worrying about anything that anybody thinks of me, I've often heard and said that I feel to be a mix of MLK, Martin Luther King, Nikola Tesla, and Einstein. She's a crazy bitch, but she's got a big ass mouth and an audacity to say the word. All right. Well, that being said, I am going to walk to Dollar Tree because for Christmas I'm zero budget. So I'm going to go splurge. And I have the best idea ever for the homemade Christmas thing that I'm making. And guys, because she's a Capricorn and because I am who I am, I'm making these for my loved ones, homemade, handmade. But I think I'm going to like throw that into the Divine Wellness Empire and sell it also in my storefront. You don't know what it is, but maybe on January 11th, if you come to Vision Night, you might get your own. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Shall the Lord tarry? All right. Well, that's enough of my debauchery. I'm going to go lace up and go be Fitness Barbie. Bye.